Hi everybody, Kat here. Welcome to my channel. Well, recently we were treated to the images of Meghan and Harry attending Kevin Costner's charity event at his property, the one he holds on an annual basis, I think, to raise money for first responders. He really gives back. He opens up his life and his property to people. Tickets are, I think, as little as $15 to up to over $1,000 for a VIP treatment and mingling with the big stars in this kind of, and a lot of people from all spectrum, Hollywood to just neighborhood people show up to honor this event and raise money for the first responders. Now, Harry and Meghan were, in their minds anyway, a star attraction. And we know that, Kevin Costner wasn't beating down her agent's door to get an appearance by Meghan Markle because he just needed that kind of a celebrity name to boost the charity work he's doing. No. This was William Morris Endeavor's finding a gig for her and Harry. They would have paid who knows what level of entrance fee they paid for them to attend, but this was definitely, we'll pay to get her in there because this is a public appearance and alongside somebody like Kevin Costner, and you could tell, others have said it too, the body language and everything, that Kevin Costner didn't give a damn that Harry and Meghan were there. There's no respect, and in fact, he did make one comment that people have said was a shaded sort of remark alluding to Meghan having asked him what his property was worth. I mean, so crass. There's an old saying, if you have to ask what something's worth, you can't afford it. If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. And Meghan Markle, for all her presumed haughtiness, that she carries with her, she is remarkably unsophisticated. I mean, we saw that the way that she acted when she was acting as a member of the royal family. We see how she treats people and how she acts, and she'll wear $50,000 worth of clothing to go visit children in an underfunded school. She doesn't know how to read the room. She just thinks the bigger the better and the more it costs, and I'm worth it, and that's, showing how important I am. She has no idea how to present herself at all, and this was apparent at Kevin Costner's charity event. It's all over the internet. It's just a riot. Meghan waltzing in and walking up to the woman tried to grab the mic out of her hand, figured she was just going to start talking like she was so important. She had to make a statement. She wasn't expected or scheduled to speak, nothing like that. She just presumed, because of her ego importance, that that it was expected, and everybody's just waiting for bated breath to see what she has to say. And Harry's no better, and them jostling around with the little presenting the prize and the whole thing. I mean, it was absolutely pathetic. It was embarrassing to watch. It must have been agonizing for Kevin Costner, but, he's a good man. He put up with it, and I'm sure he was glad to see the back of them. But, I mean, how low is WME going to go to keep her in the news? What's it going to what's it gonna take? She acts like this time and time and time again, and pretty soon people are just gonna say, like, no, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. There's gonna come a time that William Morris is not gonna be able to get gigs for her. And offending somebody as big as Kevin Costner is a huge mistake in Hollywood, and they do this time after time after time. I can't see things getting any better for them. I mean, they're not going to change their ways. This is the way she acts, and this is the way it's got to be. People are just going to lose their patience with her, and I think, it's not going to be too long that they're going to kind of really fade into the background of society, just be sort of an honorable mention here and there. And that in itself is interesting that it's happening now, because when you look back, and I've done several videos on King Edward VII and Wallace Simpson, when he abdicated and they kind of went into self-exile in France, and for a couple of years they were kind of the talk of the town and this kind of thing, and wealthy people would have them out and about and around, and they were kind of special guests here and there. They were tolerated and treated with a bit of bemusement by people, because they're such oddballs that it was good for the amusement factor for a couple of years. And I mean, I think this is what we've seen with Harry and Meghan. People have tolerated them for a while, right? Just because they can't believe it. But I think, the bloom's coming off the rose, and I don't think that it's going to be too much longer that it's going to be very apparent that their kind of celebrity hoo-ha is coming to an end. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of big names associated with them, anymore. William Morris has tried to do that since they kind of took over, but it's not working. And how long is William Morris Endeavor's respected company handling some big clients? They do not want this albatross around their neck. So I think in the next 6 months we can look at William Morris dropping Meghan, and things just getting more pathetic and desperate for them. And as that happens, desperate people do desperate things. And I think within the next 6 months, I would say between now and maybe March, April, we're going to see even the palace making some more firmer statements regarding Harry and Meghan's status. Let's put it that way. I think the chips are about to fall, folks. We'll see what happens. Have a great day. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you think about all of this, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, everybody.